This is your buddy Jim, Sawlogs Plastic Cups. Today I've got a little shop organizational project I'm working on. You have probably seen in my shop over in the corner a little metal cabinet with doors, and I'll give you some background. That's what we're going to work on today. We're going to make it a little bit more useful. So what we got to do is basically take it out. We tuck it out, put some boards in under the shelves to brace them because they're really thin metal. Braced it up, put mounted boards to it, screwed them to it. Basically put some extra bracing, not really to hold the shelf, but to keep it sort of in place a little better. Cleaned it up a little, put some door stops in it where I busted them out and it's outside and I lost the lock. So it's just a lot of little stuff I done. So I know my viewers always, some of them like to get together. Hey, if you even get together in your own house, prop up, get the widescreen, call the neighbors over, get your friends over if you want to do a watch party. You can even do it virtually if you want to. I'm going to be standing in here doing this for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And no further ado, let's get to this darn thing and get to fixing it. We'll speak to you at the end of the day. Okay, what you're looking at is like one of these little cabinets I got from Sam's Club as a gift a long time ago. I sat outside for a while. The lock got messed up. So I brought it in and put it in my cabinet for storage, but it's taking up space and not useful, but I like the idea of it. So what I'm going to do is do some work to it. I had like dividing heads and stuff in it. Problem is that this one, first, it needs more shelves in it. Second, this particular shelf right here worked because it just didn't have any support. So what we're going to do the first thing this morning is we're going to reinforce this shelf, and then we're going to see if we can put other shelves into it, and that's kind of what the plan is going to be today. I'm going to cut me a couple of pine boards here. You notice I've got my saw together with my adapter. I'm going to demonstrate that today too. One drawback to this system. There we go. Now we just need to cut another one the same length. We're good to go. We're just going to what we're going to do is put these boards inside. Then we'll make us some cleats or something to hold it. I already pre-drilled one of the holes. And we'll just take and run a screw. I know it's going to stick through because I ain't got right lengths, but it's not going to really matter. We're going to, we'll grind them off or something, cut them off, grind them off in a minute. Just get them to the metal. It's one of the things I don't like about this particular drill. Alright. So I got a lot of these like deck screws here, so it's just a simple place to do, I don't really care much. Alright, and that was together. And this thing is bent. So you notice I said that, it's bent. So what we're going to do, one of the ways to straighten the bend, is we're going to literally pull it out. And that's what we're putting these boards in here for, is to reinforce this here to hold it up. So when you put weight on it, it'll have something to reinforce it besides the little light duty center pieces right here. So we're going to make this a lot stronger. Helps when you put your drills in the right direction. All right, then we just run 2 wood screws in, 2 deck screws in this, and we'll put some more in it. All right, like Mr. Pete says, we got to be safe. Well, when you're using screws like this, obviously, this ain't style of woodworking. So what we do, that's how you make it safe right there. What that does is that just knocks them screws off. This is for you right there. Now I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. Alright, where I busted the lock out, and I'm going back, and I'm going to, I actually, off camera, tuck the stuff out of the center of it. I'm going to use this as a plug. Instead of trying to machine a whole plug, I'm going to make a Darling plug to press into this. That's what I'm working on right now. It's got to be a little over a ½ inch in diameter, so what I'm going to do at the smallest. And so we've got like a couple hundred thousandths to go. And I'm working very seriously on this. So let's get that cut. I'm going to take a couple. I'm just machining this off. I kind of bring you back when I get done. But what I've done is I've got it to where I'm going to press it. I probably got about, this is plastic and there's knobs. So yeah, I got about 10 or 15 thousandths. Hopefully that's going to press. But I don't want to go too loose. I want this to be pretty firmly attached. I believe I can get that to shove because a lot of it's notches and stuff. Then we're going to cut about a 1/4 inch or so into this. I didn't chamfer it because we're going to do that. And I got to put this other piece back in and face it a little bit. All right, I just faced it off. I forgot to turn the camera on. So now all I'm going to do, I don't care about all of this, is this will be covered up. So we're going to shove, go see if we can shove that in. And I'll be right back. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually facing this down a little bit. And we're going to, I've got a grab on it now. I'm just taking this Darling off. I put extra on it on purpose. Just sort of like I said, this has got no plan to it. All I'm doing is just trying to make a little fix it up. Just to make it look a little better. It ain't perfect. There. That looks pretty good. I'm going to take me a piece of sandpaper here and just sort of try to sand these edges a little bit to improve the looks of it. Just a hair. We're going to stick that right on there and put this back up. pretty good. Like I said, this isn't perfect. All this was is to create a plug. Now, if I want to later on, I can make a latch if I want to close these doors. But what I want to do is get rid of that unsightly mess I made. I've already made one of these off camera and just didn't think about it. I'm going to drill this one all the way through and I'm going to make another stop. What this is for is to stop the door too. I got one on the bottom and one on the top. They're just a little simple piece of Delrin, and they're just they're little simple pieces of Delrin, and they just, I don't know if I'll be able to get to this. I have to open it up a little bit. Let me just do that. Okay, that's good. So we'll just cut these off right quick. Like I say, the beauty of this stuff is right there. You can just pop up. Put that tool in there and this goes down. Alright, I'll go install this. Alright, this is the inside of my cabinet. Now, what I've done is I went ahead and I put some corner braces in just to hold this so I could put it back down. And basically what I've got here is I just braced it up. Now I've got some boards in. What I've done is I put pine boards in this to stiffen this shelf up. I went underneath here and I've done the same thing. And I broke the lock out a long time ago, and that was me. So you can see where I fixed that. We still got the mount. For inside the building is fine. These are good little cabinets. What it is, I lost the key and I had this thing outside, and I got impatient one day and broke the darn lock out. Now I need some liners. I'm not going to line the drawers. We're going to be sliding heavy stuff in and out of the drawers. Probably the top shelf I will line it, and so I don't know about doing the shelf. I'm not so satisfied with it, but to brace it, I'd probably almost have to go inside of the shelf and get to it. I'll need to clean. So what I'm going to do is just take some mineral spirits or paint thinner, wipe the inside of it out. We'll put it back. We'll start putting our stuff in it. This way I could put some of my bigger stuff up here like I originally wanted to. And also that can allow me to put some other stuff in this thing. And that was kind of the idea behind doing it, to get it out under there and kind of get it to where I can lay heavier stuff in it so I can make it more useful. And so, you know, I had it, and you know, I thought about maybe buying me a rolling cabinet. I still might yet buy another one put in here yet. I haven't decided completely. We'll just have to see. I could probably benefit from doing some more work with that Craftsman too. So with all that being said, we're going to get in here and we're going to wipe this up and we're going to get it back in spot. Okay, I've got it back in its corner like where it was, and all that does is made it a lot nicer for me, and that's going to give me some more room that I can actually use now. So I'm real pleased what I've done with what I had to work with. Let me open it up and show you. Basically, I ain't got a lot of stuff in it. I got to get some shelf liner for the top shelf. I have nothing in the drawer right now at all. This is empty. And really, it's not, what I've done is right here in the top. I don't think you can see it, but I'll just tell you. Let me turn the camera over where I can see. Okay, right here on this side is I've got a little fixture plate I've made and some clamps for a mini pallet that I can clamp to the vise for angles and such. And then I got my dividing head in here and its tooling, and my rotary table and its tooling. I had to clean them up. There's rust involved, so I cleaned them up, soaked them down with oil, and covered them with a rag just to try to keep the temperature swings down. See, this stays pretty good, and that stays pretty good. It doesn't close because it's not got a latch to it, but see, but it stays closed. So now I've got some more storage room down here that I'm going to use. I'm going to work on that because there's stuff I'm going to move around out of this Craftsman cabinet stuff. I've got stuff scattered. I went ahead and left that comparator out because I'm going to probably put it right over here with the surface plate eventually. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. Something different. Now, a little bit, I did have to break out and cut some Delrin. I know my buddy Harold calls me the king of Delrin. And I do have a good bit of it in stock, thank goodness, because it sure has come in handy. With all that being said, this is a copyrighted production, James Dedman, Saw Logs Plastic Hubs. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is a little something different in the shop than some of the standard projects. I've got another sort of carpentry, machining, building, creating project. I think I previewed in a slot, so I hope you get to see that here soon. We're going to start moving on that. We're still working on a few other things here and there. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and come back and watch us again. I hope you got a group of friends together, a virtual watch party, but if you didn't, that's perfectly fine. If you stopped by today and would like to be a subscriber, we can always use them. If you'll notice, even though I'm at a 1K mark, if you've just stopped by, you don't see no ads. Well, that's because I hadn't applied for monetization. The main reason I haven't is simple economics and concern for my viewers, both. Simple economics is not worth it to me, so therefore it's not worth me aggravating you right at the moment. One of these days we'll get to the point to where the ads are worth it to me, so I guess I get to aggravate you. But hopefully, you know, and if it does, I'll put it in my video and let you know we've applied for it, because I think I deserve that to you, the viewers who supported me all this period of time. So if you got a comment to say, please say it, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. I still get comments of 2- and 3-year-old videos. In fact, today I got a comment about the air compressor blowed up 2 years ago. So I get you know, people still comment. They stop by. Things are on YouTube indefinitely. So, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back and visit the shop again. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to me. If you don't want to subscribe to me, subscribe to somebody else on YouTube. Because there's always creators out there needing subscribers. Until that next time you stop by and visit the shop, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.